Ice Creeper Production presents Top 10 Facts About Video Games. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button down below, and also don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you will never miss a new upload. And now, let's get into the video. Number 10. Call of Duty is a first-person shooter game originally released on Microsoft Windows operating system on October 29, 2003. Developed by Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Sledgehammer Games, and a few other companies, and published by Activision. The original game sold over 275 million copies. The newer version usually have 3 types of game modes: single player, multiplayer, which most people play, and zombies, or if you're on Call of Duty Ghost, Extinction. Number 9. The game Portal, which was released by Valve, is a puzzle-solving game that has to do with portals and such. Play as a character named Chell who has to try and escape the Aperture Science Enrichment Center, which is run by the Genetic Life Form and Disk Operating System, or GLaDOS for short. Later there was a second Portal game called Portal 2, which had the same concept, solving puzzles with portals and escaping the Enrichment Center. Number 8. Fortnite Battle Royale is a free game developed and published by Epic Games, made in the Unreal Engine. The game was released on September 26, 2017, and is one of the most popular video games today. The game is a last man standing player versus player game where you fly out of a party bus into an arena. This game is playable on Windows, Mac OS, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and iOS. Number 7. The original Xbox was created by Microsoft, released on the 5th of November in 2001. It came out with a controller that had a huge Xbox logo in the middle, 2 joysticks, a 4-way directional pad, a left and right trigger, A, B, X, and Y buttons, a white button, black button, and a back and sword button. The controller did change and the Xbox logo was much smaller, but the other buttons stayed the same. Number 6. The first and original PlayStation, which was released by Sony in September 9th, 1995, was a box with a disc reader, power button, reset button, and an eject/open button for the disc player. It came with a controller with a 4-way directional pad, select and start buttons, and triangle, square, X, and circle buttons. Like the original consoles, it was a wired controller, and the only way to save games is if you had a memory card. Number 5. Did you know Mario's name wasn't his original name? The game Mario originated from wasn't from Mario Bros. Mario's original name was called Jumpman from a game by Nintendo called Donkey Kong, which was released in July 9th, 1981. He later got the name Mario we all know and love until this day. Number 4. The PlayStation 2 was the second PlayStation of the series by Sony. This PlayStation had a different look. It only had an eject and power button. The controller it came with was really similar, except with the addition of 2 joysticks. This console was also the first console to have backwards compatibility to the original PlayStation games, though not all the original PlayStation games were playable. Number 3. The Nintendo Game Boy is an 8-bit handheld console which was released on April 21st, 1989. It had A and B buttons, a 4-way directional pad, and a start and select button. The only way you can play games is by buying the cartridges for the Game Boy. This was also the first ever portable console by Nintendo. Number 2. The Nintendo DS was another handheld console by Nintendo which was released on November 21st of 2004, which was its own controller with A, B, X, Y, start, select, and a power button, as well as a 4-way directional pad, and a touchscreen. It had 2 screens, one just a normal screen and the other being a touchscreen, which you used a provided stylus for the screen. Before we end off this video, here are a few honorable mentions that weren't in this top 10.
This is for the players. For those that leap into battle.
Oh, there do I see my mother. Oh, there do I see my father.
Number 1. Minecraft, or Cave Game as it used to be called before when it was first created, is a game where you can do anything that you can think of. The original game was released to the public on May 17th, 2009. Minecraft is on many devices such as computers, phones and tablets, and consoles.
Feeling ways that make me feel like shady. I've been faded on the daily. I can feel my heart is changing. Coming back from darkness, my whole brain is rearranging. And I feel like the world is the dirt beneath my feet. And I feel in this world